What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the homestead. It is a windy but beautiful day out here, and I'm just getting the garden prepared for the season to come. And I got all these T-posts here down the road that I need to pull out of here. And I've got a couple posts out on the property that I found that I need to pull out too. So I want to get those pulled out of the ground. And actually, my boss recently showed me this really neat tool that he created to pull things out of the ground pretty easily. So I'm going to go ahead and make that, and why don't you guys stick around and I'll show you how to make this post puller. Now what I'm going to need is a few good 2x4s, nice and long, and I have a nice little lumber pile here of things that I collect whenever I can find some free wood on the side of the road, or my job is throwing some wood away, and that's exactly what this is. I got these right here, old shelves that were getting thrown away that I took. So I'm just gonna zip these apart. These are some nice good 2x4s right there. So I'll grab those two 2x4s and use those. All right, there's a couple nice long good 2x4s. Now the first one, you're going to want to cut about as tall as how your posts are going to be. So about shoulder length. It's about where I'm wanting to go. So about right here. And your second board is going to be all about leverage and how well you're going to be able to carry it. So your puller is going to act like this. So I'll probably want to give it somewhere like that. And so cut it about right there. I'm not measuring any of this. I'm just doing approximations. It's just a cheap tool. All right, and what else you're gonna need? It's a little bit of chain, carriage bolt and a lock nut and some washers to be able to secure the two together. And then I got a little screwed link right here to connect the chain together. So that's all you really need. All right, so you're gonna want to off center it a little bit. A little bit of more back pressure to be able to pull, but leave plenty of room. I think that's probably pretty good right there. Now, drill. That should. Boom. Boom. That one through the back. There we go. Now I just gotta tighten it. Once you get that tighten, you want it loose enough for good give, so you got leverage. And then in this hole, you want to drill a big enough hole for the chain to fit through. Let go. There we go. We're good. Let's go pull some posts. All right, let's see how we got her. Bring that down. All right, so the problem I'm having right now is instead of pulling the post out, the stabilizer is going into the ground. So we'll pull that out of the ground there. What I got is another 2x4 here to disperse the surface area there. Here we go. And out the ground she goes. Well, I can tell you I just learned a pretty valuable lesson. It's only $2. This little chain link, I decided to skip, make it easier instead of constantly tightening it. But since I didn't tighten it, I don't know if you can see that. Got a nice little bend. So I can't screw that tight and really close it properly. Like I said, only $2, $2 mistake, and it's still working just fine, and I'm going to keep using it while I can, but save me money buying a new one if I would have just tightened it all the way. So sometimes you shouldn't cut corners, kids. One, two, three, four, five. All by myself, that easy. Can't beat that, man. Wow, easy. And that's how I made my post puller, and that's how I pulled everything out of the ground. So, you know, like, subscribe, and help me follow along here for more. And you know, I'll keep showing you what I'm doing, the little tips and tricks that I use to make my life a little bit easier out here on the homestead, and maybe you guys can learn a thing or two and apply those to yourselves here in the near future if you ever decide to homestead, garden, or anything like what we do out here. So thanks for stopping by the homestead. We'll see you in the next one. Later.